Hello, my name is Chireal and I am the owner-founder of Naturally Nurturing Children's Sleep Clinic. I'm a psychologist and I work with children's sleep problems. Now, I want to give you some of my top tips. Top tip number 1, ensure that you don't use too much lavender. Many parents use lavender because they think, oh, it's lovely, it helps children towards sleep. But what they don't know is if you use too much lavender, it acts as a stimulant and you've got a wide awake baby. Top tip number 2, don't use shushing as a way to calm your baby. Instead, try deep breathing in their ear. It's really important because when you use a shushing sound, your stomach tenses up. Now, if you're an anxious mum or a mum that's quite frustrated with the fact that their child's not sleeping, that can make you tense as well. However, deep breathing in your child's ear offers exactly the same calming effects, but actually it's impossible for you as mum or dad to be tense if you're deep breathing. Top tip number 3, make sure that your child doesn't feel alone when they're in the bedroom. Sometimes we forget what it's like because we're sleeping with somebody, our partners, and sometimes we forget that children can feel lonely in the bedroom. So think of creative ways that you can maybe leave some sound so that they don't feel as though they're on their own, but they've got something to listen to. Top tip number 4, ensure that when you pick your baby up, if you're feeding in the middle of the night, that you warm the space that they're going to sleep back in with maybe one of those wheat bag baby warmers, because when you're holding your baby, it's nice and warm, and then when you pop them back into the cot, it's gone quite cold, and that can wake them up. So if you can keep that space warm, it's a really good way of maintaining that sleep so that you don't have a more wakeful baby or have problems in the night with them being awake for many, many hours. Top tip number 5, be really mindful of the images that your children will see, or your babies, before they go to bed. Research has shown that we can actually determine what we dream about by some of the images that we see before we go to sleep. So if you want your child to sleep well, it's really important that you give them lovely images, soothing images, images of the family members that they love before they go to sleep, so they're more likely to dream about all those wonderful things rather than have nightmares or night terrors.